All, how are you? I hope you are doing extremely good. So today let's discuss about AWS global infrastructure. I will explain you with a small example. Suppose if you purchase a mobile phone, in that mobile phone you will get some storage, photos, videos, files, everything we store. And this storage will exceed at certain point of time because the phone limit can be 128 GB or 256 GB. After it exceeds, what we will do? We will store this all files into the cloud. In Google Drive we can store, in iPhone you can store in iCloud. In that way we will store that. Same way AWS is also in a cloud. We will store all our data, whether it is a text file or audio, video, we will store in the cloud. And to store that we need to pay some money because nothing comes for free. We need to pay some money, and whenever it requires we need to retrieve it back. Suppose if you live in India and there will be like a, if you want to store the data and you are storing it, suppose, and the data center is in USA, we will the data is stored in US, and to retrieve that it will take a lot of time, right? So there will be high latency, and to make it low latency, like if you want to retrieve the data very fast and to make it more processing, so AWS came up with a global infrastructure. It told that like we will build an infrastructure in such a way that every location in the world can access the data and can retrieve the data very fast. So let's see like what is a global infrastructure. In the first step we got regions. What is a region? We can say like US East 1, US East 2. In India there is a Mumbai, and it is also a region. In region it's like a general term, right? In region we have availability zones. At least two or more availability zone needs to present, because whenever some disaster occur at one availability zone, there will be other availability zone to protect it. At least two availability zones need to be there. In availability zone, this is a region, these two regions, and we have an availability zone. In each availability zone there is a data center. There can be one or more data centers where we will cool the data and we will compute the data. Everything can be done in the data centers. If one availability zone goes down, it will process in another availability zones. This is about availability zones and the data centers. And next term is an edge location. What is an edge location? Edge location says that we will cache your data. Suppose if you are a shopkeeper, you have a shop, and every day there will be transactions, right? There are a lot of transactions, and if you think that every time it stores in a data center and retrieving it back, it's take a lot of time, right? At the end of the day you need to see all these transactions. What you will do, that data is stored in edge location. It is a caching data, and every night he will retrieve the data from the edge location, and in the next day it will directly store into a data center. In that way the computational will become very less. That way the edge location comes into the picture. So if you see, there are 26 plus regions all over the world, and there are 84 plus availability zones, and depending on the usage, edge locations are installed across the globe. So we can say that AWS global infrastructure is increasing exponentially. So in the near future you can see it everywhere in the entire world. So I think you understood this video, guys. Thank you for watching this.